in Texas. Today, a good one in store here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
First play is to the air. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Daniel Carlson off for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. To return this, Marcus Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. He got popped on that run back.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he just gets rid of it. We had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
He can run it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the back.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And out of bounds, and they're within inside of the red zone. That returns all the way down to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Throwing from the gun. His first throw is an interception. That is Marcus Jones. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. And it would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kane, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Given 13 on that play. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Throwing now, Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Harrison secures this left side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Play action, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Next with Harrison again. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
One of the advantages, Kate, a quarterback gets when he leaves the pocket and he's seeing zone coverage is you can really start to manipulate those defenders. And crossing routes are a great way to break down zone defense, especially when you get yourself outside the pocket.
Taking a shot deep here. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They motion the slot man right. Once more now, it's Richardson. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Ruben Hippolyte II able to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
65 catch, 65 catch. Go.
He's going to throw this one. Rolling left, buying some time. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Reward that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready? Deputy Lions.
Looking now from the gun. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Call the double.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Hey, come on. Set. Viking 18. Mustang 19.
They're going for this. He's got to his running back. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen.
Got ready.
I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. If you receive
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
and look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Throws caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready. 19 lock Cowboys.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And downfield, he's got it. That stops. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
1st and 10 at the
60 Bison.
19-yard line.
60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
From the red zone on 1st. That's low and bounces short of his man. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Escapes the defender. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. On the move, headed right. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14.
Daniel Carlson.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. He's got it down the sideline. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Escapes the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Marcus Williams has it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. He's going to have them up to that 23. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
For a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
18 Rattler.
They're going play action. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Buys time, rolling right. Taking a chance to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
70. Go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. On the move, headed right. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
15-yard loss. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Seven Pirates. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Top 50. Cowboy 80.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Cut down the field. Leggett. Down to the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead on the first play of the drive. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
17.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. The shotgun, it's Richardson. Getting out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Babe, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Going deep here for the end zone. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
60. Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Pass play now. Flush down out to his left. On the run, deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Here we go.
Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Ready, Timberwolves.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
On the return, here's Jones. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Liking their team.
Look to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Bobcat, 60, Stephanie. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, Panther 11, Panther 11, go!
He's dropping back to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Escapes out to the left. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie before halftime. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game up. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
70, 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
19, charge.
On first down, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Mitchell will go in motion right. Richardson on first and 10. He rolls to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
18, Pioneer.
Final throw before the break. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Vikings do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here's Jones. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work they go after the interception. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Puts his body on the line, and he got it. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Richardson now on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's third down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That's caught for the first. and he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play action with Richardson. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
18 Cardinal, Cowboys! 79 Broncos! Buffalo 18! Trap 60! Cup 19! Ready?
Back now, pressure coming. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Panther 60! 18, Pioneer! Ready?
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
19 Lions, go!
Again, throw out of the gun. Buying some time right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
16 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicky team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
First down throw here from Richardson. Harrison secures this left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a third-quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, but it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Cub 19, Cub 19, Cougar 19.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Buys time, rolling right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
19 touch.
They'll work against the blitz. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Come on, come on. Dragon 6, Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick.
Throwing on seconds. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 6, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Vacates quickly left side. Big gain downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
18, let's go now.
Pass play coming here. Ran for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. Big hurt. 19 Lions. Let go.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut it to 1 late in the third. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game up. tying this game up. They're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Fred McDuffie in to pick it off.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready? Gravity Lions. Ready?
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Forced out to his right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go now. Go.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He dodged the tackle. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Working quickly here.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready?
Throwing now off the play action. On the move, headed right. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Vikings have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Wide open here, complete. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's his running back. Running in the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Chased out to his right.
Well, positive yardage is positive yardage. And he got what he could before getting out. But it still leaves him short the first after what looked like a broken play.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Warriors 70.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. His QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Rolling out to his left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. The Vikings have it teed up and play resumes with the kick. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down.
18 Rattler. 18. Let's go. Ready, ready?
Dropping back to throw. On the move. Headed right. He's keeping it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Ready? Mustang 19.
They'll go play action. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready up.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. He put everything he had into this one. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
And that bounces out of the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Warriors 70. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. Cowboys here as they line up for two.
The Cowboys will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he reaches the end zone, so the two-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19.
First and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Play fake, gets Richardson. Chased out to his right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Buys time, rolling right. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by DJ Reed.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
60. Come back, team.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Continuing to dig, he's inside the 25. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys come through to tie it in the 4th. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's the score. Cowboys 60. Vikings 59.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, headed right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up for 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Kicked well, and this is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead!
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
On the return, here's Rodgers. And he takes the return out of bounds.
Dallas
getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. push Hubbard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
See on the stop. Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys trail by a couple.
Okay, ready?
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Set. Ready. Cooking up.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Chased out to his right. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
It's pumped by Hubbard. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun and give to Hubbard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 3, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now to throw. Getting out to his left. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at first and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.